You are sitting in a chair right now, maybe at a desk, maybe on a couch. Your body is soft, your hands are small. You have no claws, no venom, no armor. A house cat is faster than you. A lion is 3 times stronger than you. A golden eagle has better eyesight. A bloodhound has a nose 100,000 times more sensitive than yours. You can't outrun a horse. You can't outswim a seal. You can't outclimb a squirrel. You can't even breathe underwater. If you were dropped into a forest tonight, no phone, no tools, no shelter, most animals there would have a better chance of surviving than you. Just sit with that for a moment. So how did an animal this fragile end up running the entire planet? Imagine a flat, open grassland, East Africa, 2 million years ago. A small group of early humans moves slowly across the ground. They are thin, exposed, slow. No fur thick enough for the cold. No hide tough enough for a fight. Teeth designed for chewing, not for killing. A lion passes 200 meters away. It glances at them and keeps walking. Not because the humans are dangerous, because they are simply not worth the effort. Around them, the world belongs to others. Thick-skinned giants that shake the ground when they walk. Predators with jaws strong enough to crush bone. Creatures that can smell blood from a kilometer away. Animals perfectly built by millions of years of evolution, each one a masterpiece of survival. And here, in the middle of all of this, a small, soft, nearly hairless creature. No natural weapons, no obvious reason to still be alive. But it is still alive. And unlike everything around it, it isn't just reacting to the world. It's watching it, remembering it, trying to understand it. That lion didn't look back, but the humans watched the lion until it disappeared over the hill, and then they talked about it. Here is what evolution usually does. It gives an animal a weapon. Claws, venom, speed, shell, size. One clear advantage, one way to survive. The solution is always built into the body, but something different happened with humans. Instead of one weapon, humans got a problem. They were weak enough that they couldn't afford to be alone. They were slow enough that they had to think before they moved. They were exposed enough that they had to predict danger, not just react to it. But nature did leave them one thing: 2 hands. Fingers that could close around a stone. A thumb that could press against every other finger. Something almost no other creature on Earth can do. It sounds small. It wasn't. Those hands could shape a rock into a blade, could tie things together, could plant a seed and return to harvest it, could build a shelter that lasted longer than one night. But hands alone don't build civilizations. Weakness forced cooperation. Cooperation built language. Language carried memory. Memory became knowledge. Knowledge moved through those hands and became tools. Fire, agriculture, cities, medicine, everything. A lion survives with its body. A human survives with other humans, and with what their hands can make together. And here is the thing about that. A lion's strength dies with the lion. But knowledge doesn't die. It gets passed on, added to, rebuilt, corrected, improved. Think about what that means. The first human who discovered that certain plants could reduce fever, that knowledge didn't disappear when he died. Someone remembered. Someone told someone else. Thousands of years later, that same understanding became modern medicine. The first human who learned that working together made hunting possible, that lesson traveled through generations until it became cities, institutions, civilization itself. Every generation of humans started not from zero, but from exactly where the last one stopped. No other animal does this. The lion today hunts exactly the way the lion 2 million years ago hunted. Same instinct, same method, same result. But the human today builds on 2 million years of accumulated thought, passed through 2 million years of human hands. You are the result of that accumulation. Every time you learned something from someone else, every time you read a word written by a stranger who died before you were born, every time you built on an idea you didn't invent, solved a problem using a method you didn't discover, used a tool you didn't design, you were doing the one thing that made humans impossible to stop. Your weakness was never the problem. It was never something to overcome. It was the design. Because weakness, it turns out, is an extraordinary reason to need each other. And needing each other turned out to be the most powerful force this planet has ever produced. The strongest animals on Earth are mostly alone. They don't need anyone. And so they never became anything beyond what they already were. You needed everyone. And every person who ever taught you something, every idea you ever inherited, every mistake someone else made so you wouldn't have to. That is what's sitting in the chair right now. Not just you, all of them.